You want to know my favorite way of cooking tofu? In the oven. And today I'm going to show you exactly how I do it so you can create easy, delicious tofu in a matter of minutes. Sometimes I find that, especially with like the hundreds of patients that I have come across and helped when transitioning to a plant-based diet, is we want to eat tofu, but we don't know how to do it. And I find that if we don't know how to cook it, just like when you're learning how to cook anything like chicken, if we don't cook it well, we can not like it sometimes. So this will make it taste delicious, and you can, again, add it into salads, stir fries, wraps, anything. So we already have the tofu pressed, and if you're not sure how to press tofu, check out my previous video that I had talked about pressing tofu in the best way possible without using paper towels. I'll put that in the link below. Now that we have the tofu all cubed up, I'm going to add it into my little mixing bowl. Honestly, part of the reason I like pressing the tofu right away without paper towels is because then I don't have to waste the time to let it sit there for a half hour. You can just press it and then it's ready to rock and roll in a recipe like this. So I'm going to add a couple dashes of soy sauce. Now I am not much of a measure when it comes to cooking, so the thing is, soy sauce is going to add that umami flavor. It's going to add that salt. So just coat it enough to where each piece is turns a little bit brown. And now we're going to put a little bit of maple syrup. Now I find that the maple syrup gives it that little sweetness, but also it can help it crisp up when it's in the oven. And then we're going to add a tablespoon or so of olive oil. Now, sometimes I will say that I actually do this whole process of adding the seasonings and the flavors and the olive oil just on the pan, and I kind of just stir it all up in there. You'll see a lot of recipes that include marinades, but ain't nobody got time for that, at least in my world. Sometimes I will let this sit for a little while, but let's be real. On most days of the week, I do this and I pop it in the oven, and then it's still good to go. Now, I have it all nice and coated, as you can see here. And what I'm going to do now is put it in the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes at 400. And I'll put in some pictures, and so you can see what it's going to look like through the process of cooking. And then I will meet you back on the other side, and we will see how it tastes. I cannot wait. Hey gang, welcome back. We have cooked the tofu in the oven for about this one's about 27 minutes. I find that sometimes it just varies time to time how much I have on the pan. If I'm cooking anything else in the oven, that can kind of vary the time. But with that, you can see that it's super nice and crispy. Looks delicious, let me tell you. And we're gonna try it out. So good. Like so, oh my god. So what I like to do is cook a lot of this in the oven, a lot of tofu in the oven, and then it's already ready for meal prep throughout the week. And so I can easily add it into any type of stir fry, any type of wrap, are really great options. And then what's great too is that you can cook multiple packages at once, and it'll last in the fridge for at least a week. And then you can even sort of play with the seasonings, because again, we use pretty basic seasonings. So add some crushed red pepper or add some sort of flair like ginger or garlic, and then you're going to have multiple sort of flavor varieties without getting bored. But if you are interested in creating more easy vegan recipes that will save you a lot of time and help your health, check out my next video, which I'll link to below. And I hope that you found this helpful, how to cook tofu in the oven. Be tofu rock stars over there. Comment and let me know how it works for you, and then also subscribe to catch a new video every week. And until the next one, I will see you soon. I'm gonna go munch on some tofu.